Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brian. We are going to head out to the auction today. We're going to look for some more cars to bring to the channel. And today's theme is going to be the most reliable vehicles on the lot. There's probably going to be somewhere close to 673 cars, depending on if all of the listings show up. And some of those are going to be dealer only. Some of them are going to be for everybody, for the public to bid on. It's a mix at this auction. So I want to show you the most reliable vehicles on that lot this particular day, and we're going to buy one of them and bring one of them back to the shop for the channel. So let's get going. The shop manager is right in front of me. She's looking at me. She's ready to go. I take her with every time, so let's head out. Today we are at the Carriage Trade Auto Auction, public auto auction, Eastern Pennsylvania, on a gorgeous day and a lot of vehicles to look at today. Let's start off with a super reliable Toyota 3.5 liter V6 engine, 268 horsepower paired with a 6-speed automatic front wheel drive. It's a 5-passenger vehicle, 28 miles per gallon. McPherson strut suspension and a turning circle of 36.9 feet. This is the Toyota Avalon, a crazy reliable vehicle. This one here is locked. You have to go for the guard shack for keys. Some of them are, but a great vehicle for the price. Here's another one of the most reliable on the lot. This is an 08 or 07 Lincoln Town Car, has the 4.6 liter V8. This is the Panther platform. Guys, the Panther platform is bulletproof, and that includes the Lincoln Town Car, the Mercury Grand Marquis, and the cop car, the Ford Crown Victoria. 239 horsepower, 4-speed automatic transmission. These things are incredible. You don't get the fuel economy of some other ones at 25 miles per gallon, but you do get a lot of space in the trunk, a very incredibly comfortable and spacious interior. This one here, by the way, is in excellent shape. Starts right up, purrs like a kitten, cold air conditioning, and this is on my watch list. The Panther platform was used for taxis, especially the Crown Vic, cop cars, government issued or township issued vehicles, and for a reason, because they lasted. They took a beating. You wouldn't want an ex-cop car or taxi or government vehicle. Although the government vehicles are lower mileage and definitely well taken care of. But the Grand Marquis, Crown Victoria, the Lincoln Town Car, Panther platform, one of the most bulletproof engine and transmissions on the used car market, hands down. Here's another one super reliable, and this is a great year. 07 Toyota Camry. They are plentiful here, anything from 68,000 miles all the way up to 315,000 miles. Still going strong. You can choose from the 2.4 liter or the optional 3.5 liter V6, both with automatic transmission, front wheel drive, and excellent gas mileage. Two parked side by side. This one here is in better shape, a nicer color, better to look at. You have to really watch out. These really do get abused, like the Nissan Altima, Nissan Maxima. Normally when you see them at an auction, look at them closely because they can be neglected, not very well maintained or taken care of, and abused inside and out. I just stay away from those. But even the abused and neglected and the ones that aren't maintained properly last for a long time. Showed the Lincoln Town Car. This is another one, the Mercury Grand Marquis with that Panther platform, the V8 that is indestructible, only 68,000 miles. Incredible shape. This, unfortunately, I believe the battery was dead on this one when I went to start it. But these you could see on the lot anywhere from 50,000 miles. You can easily get 300,000–400,000 miles from a vehicle that has been maintained, that has this Panther platform. Now these are fine, but the Marquis or the Crown Vics, that were cop cars you want to stay away from, and they will, yes, they will rust away from the running gear before the running gear fails. Here's another one that is super reliable, and they come in all shapes, forms, and colors. This is the Honda Element. This is a utilitarian vehicle. You don't even get carpeting on the inside. Let me show you the inside here. If you have a pet, you get pet hair, just, vac it up or use an air hose and blow it out of there. The back seats fold up. This one's in good shape. A little scary because some of the interior parts are torn away, especially at the fuse box. But the VTEC here, the 2.4 liter, 160 horsepower, 160 foot-pounds of torque, excellent gas mileage. These run forever. All you have to do is maintain them. Check for rust, though, because they will rust apart before they stop running. This has the unique opening door. There's a latch inside at the door jamb, and they open up like a Lincoln suicide door. And again, these back seats here, they fold up and out of the way, so you have that cargo area in the back if you have pets or you're hauling stuff or you do newspapers. All types of different shapes, versions, and colors. Here's another trim package, different front end, different wheels, same vehicle, same reliability, excellent. The minivans, which I'm looking for today, the Kia Sedan is sold. We'll have a separate video on that. So it's either going to be a Honda Odyssey like this or a super reliable Toyota Sienna. Both are incredibly reliable. Some say the Toyota more than the Honda. I have not had a problem with either. This one here has plenty of features, interior or exterior. The weaknesses on this going to be the transmission. Make sure it's maintained. If it's maintained, you're fine. If it's abused and not maintained, just look a little bit closer. Another weak spot is going to be the automatic doors, the sliding doors on the side here. Here is a compartment that on some of the vehicles is actually a cooler to keep your drinks cold. The sliding doors on these can have a failure with the cable and not being able to open on their own. Here's another one, super, super reliable. LX-RS 350. This is the 2.4 liter. Now, the four-cylinder engine producing 275 horsepower isn't on its own. It's not naturally aspirated. It has a turbocharger, which will be the only question mark, because when turbochargers go, they are expensive. But very reliable nonetheless, and just a super fun SUV to take out on the road. Here's the other version of the minivan I was talking about earlier. This is a higher mileage and a more abused example of one, but this is the Toyota Sienna. The Sienna either had the 2.7 liter four-cylinder or the 3.5 liter, which I would prefer, V6. I think it's a little bit more reliable, and that will introduce 266 horsepower under the hood. This one starts right up, purrs like a kitten. That higher mileage of 200,000 miles plus, no worries at all. The Toyota Land Cruiser, a popular SUV. They run forever. Now, all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, you do have the transfer case front and rear diff to take care of, as well as the motor and the trans, so your maintenance costs are going to be higher, but they will rust apart before they will quit running. It's a 4.7 liter V8 engine, a little rough on the inside. It does have all but 200,000 miles on, a 4-speed automatic transmission, and full-time four-wheel drive. Here is yet another version, another example of a high mileage Honda Element, and they will run like this 400,000. This has at least 100,000 miles left on it yet, if not more, if it is maintained and if you keep it maintained. This one here purrs like a kitten. The AC gets cold immediately. This one differs from the others just in the small fact of the way it's put together. It has the plastic fenders and quarter panels, and the front end is plastic. So there are different versions of this. They're customizable. Here's yet another version, and then we get to the Toyota Solaris. Toyota Solaris, and this is an '06 with low mileage at 100,000 miles. They are convertibles. And they either come with the 2.4 liter four-cylinder or the optional 3.3 V6, which I would prefer, but they both will last for a long time. So you have a convertible that has, you know, a luxurious, comfortable luxury feel to it, a heavy sort of sedan feel. It's not a sporty convertible in any manner. It's made for comfort. You put down the top, you feel the wind blowing through your hair, and you go to dinner in comfort, and you float all the way home with a full belly. Here is another version of a super reliable vehicle, and yes, Toyota and Hondas do have a lot of them. This one has a nice luxurious interior. It's an SUV. It has the 3.5 liter V6, which is very popular, very, very reliable, durable, 270 horsepower, and this one here has a 5-speed automatic transmission. You could put 5 to 7 passengers in this beast. The Subaru, especially the Subaru Outback, is another super reliable, one of the most reliable vehicles on the lot here. They don't really do much for me. They're just, you know, they're just there. Not much excitement inside or out for my taste, but a lot of people love them. They have a super cult following. You can either get the Boxer engine, which is 2.5 liter, 182 horsepower, which I would prefer, or you can get the 2.4 that is turbocharged. I would rather have the naturally aspirated. The only problem that worried me with these is the variable automatic transmission, or CVTs. These versions, though, are a little bit less worrisome than the others. This one here runs great, super cold air conditioning. Let's finish up with the tour of 2 more Avalons. Avalons are probably Toyota's most reliable vehicle depending on the year. There are 4 of them on the lot today. There are about 14 of the minivans that I'm looking at that are either Toyota Sienna or Honda. So there's plenty to choose from there with all types of different trim packages and mileage. There are many of the Panther platforms, the Crown Vics, the Grand Marquis, or the Lincoln Town Cars. There are a lot of Honda Accords. There are a lot of Toyota Camrys, much to choose from. And the next one here is going to be the last one we look at today, yet another Toyota Avalon, a gorgeous car for the year, and they run forever. All right, we're back at the shop. It was a beautiful day to be at the auctions. Even if you're not in the market for a car, I recommend visiting a public auto auction, sort of getting a feel as to how they work and how to look at cars and know what to look for. I'm teaching you this video by video here on the channel. And even if you're not in the market, as mentioned, you're going to have a good time and you're going to learn a lot. And yes, we did pick up one of the vehicles mentioned in this video when we brought it back to the shop, and it's been sitting right behind me the whole time. So we picked up a 2011 Honda Odyssey. We did get it for an excellent price. The mileage is a little bit higher than I would like, but I'm not worried about that at all with this particular vehicle. I'm going to show you a closer look and kind of explain the weaknesses and the strengths of the Honda Odyssey. The Honda Odyssey, the Toyota Sienna, 2 of the most reliable minivans you will find on the road. Some argue that the Sienna is a little bit more reliable and has less issues. I lean towards the Odyssey because of just a little bit more feature, a little bit more of an exciting interior. And we'll go over all of that in the next video. This has been Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning, and I'll catch you in the next video.